the next story I want to paraphrase, if you will. So it's a wonderful little story. It's called The Race. And I came across this, I think, in my teen years. And it's always really impressed me. And I'll just give you the short Reader's Digest version. There was a young boy who was in a race, a track race, running the track. And he was excited, and all the families and friends are there in the stands and all that, and he's the description doesn't say is it a one lap around or whatever, but it seems to be, we'll just pretend that it's one lap around a track, and there's a bunch of kids running this race. So he's a good runner, and he's excited, and his dad is there, and he, at some point early in the race, he stumbles and he falls. And he's devastated because he's a pretty good runner, and, every child who's running a race, they want to win. And so he didn't know what to do, and he kind of looked up, and his dad looked at him and had the look on a face like, you need to get up, you can do this. And parents are very supportive and wonderful that way. So he got up, and of course this was very short amount of time, and began running really fast and was starting to catch up to the group of kids running. And then lo and behold, he fell again. And that's devastating, to fall a second time. He looked up at his dad, and his dad stood up and was like, okay, you can, he can't hear his dad, but the look on the face again was, get up, you can do this. And he does, and he gets up, and he's having a pretty bad day. So he's running, and of course he has no chance of winning at this point. He's fallen twice, and then he falls a third time. And this is a parable, but looks up at his dad. His dad, you can do this, and whatever looks they had back and forth, and the boy was just embarrassed and just, this is traumatic, and he's fallen 3 times. And at whatever point he hears the crowd cheering because the first runner has crossed the finish line, and they're all going, and he's way, way, way behind. But he got up, and he ran, and he finished the race. And when he crossed the finish line, there was as much or more cheering from the crowd and his father as there was for the winner. And the moral of this story is that no matter how many times we fall, we need to get up and finish the race. And we can take this a lot of ways, but I love that, besides the story of my mom and her persistence and getting a little better each day, I love this story of somebody who had some pretty hard knocks, and they fell down or was knocked down and got up, and then it happened again. Fell down, got up, and then it happened a third time. Fell down, got up, and finished the race. And so as we talk about how to play through a mistake, what to do, what kind of preparations can we do, I love thinking of this little boy, that he had this determination and grit and got up each time that he fell.